Hello, gang. This is David Mixner with his academic look today because I'm going to use a cheat sheet. Today, I'm going to give you my feelings on who should get the Oscar and who should not. And of course, I feel it's the truth, but it's one of those subjects that can be debated forever. But it's a fun subject. And I have very strong feelings on this year's Oscars. And so it probably won't be a long video today. But before I forget, please subscribe. Number two, hit the like button. And number three, thank you for tuning in. It gives me purpose in life here to have this to do at 76, approaching 77. So the Oscars. When I was a young boy in rural southern New Jersey, I remember Life magazine being delivered by Mr. Schaefer in his 1936 Dodge. And I'd run out to the mailbox and get it. And at Oscar time, they'd have whole sections on Hollywood and Oscars and stuff like that. And I never forgot one photograph that was there. And it was overlooking all of Hollywood with the Hollywood sign lit up and lights, searchlights going all over the city. And it was the most glamorous thing I think I ever saw. And little did I know that in the 1980s, when I got there, I would be able to go to my rooftop and see exactly that. And it sort of reminded me that it was a long way from where I grew up. And it just sent chills down my side. There's something special about the Oscars, and I don't think it will ever change unless you get cynical and try to make everything perfect. Just go with it and take your pick. So on Best Picture, I found three films: Elvis, Banshees, and All Quiet on the Western Front, worthy of consideration by myself. Elvis, I love the director. I thought the acting was extraordinary. The Banshees, it was just almost as close to perfect as you can get. However, the film I picked for Best Picture is All Quiet on the Western Front, produced by Netflix. That picture is what every Oscar should hold for Best Picture. It has all the ingredients of an epic, a well-told story, cinematography, editing, sound. It is extraordinary. And those are the kind of pictures that we should sell to the public as an industry. It is brilliantly done. It has a powerful anti-war message and a powerful history behind it. You know, it was a book that was banned by the Nazis in the 1930s. In fact, one of the books that was burned. The book sold 2.5 million copies worldwide. In 1930, a movie, first war talkie ever, got great recognition from the Academy for director and cinematography. And recently, the American Film Institute made it the 7th ranked overall epic that Hollywood has ever put out. And that was voted on by almost 2,000 people in the film industry. And I think it belongs there. And when this version, which was done from the German viewpoint, the first one was done from the American viewpoint, I was very skeptical about this remake, as I am most remakes that I liked before. But I have to say, it just blew me away. It is a powerful, epic, well-told, well-acted, technically well-done story. And you don't have to have any special gimmicks or any sort of plot and twist and up and down. This is just about war. And in today's world of Ukraine, having people watch this, especially with the recent trench warfare in eastern Ukraine, I think is just a must. And despite Ukraine, or maybe overlooking Ukraine, it is a brilliantly done picture at every level. But most important, it has a story and a beginning and a middle and an ending. It draws you in, it keeps you riveted, and yes, at times horrified. but war is horrifying. And so I enthusiastically have picked All Quiet on the Western Front as Best Picture. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Berger, the director of All Quiet on the Western Front, wasn't nominated for Best Director. And I picked Martin McDonagh, who directed The Banshees of Inisherin. That was my close second pick for Best Picture. Well directed, dialogue, again, a good story about human relationships and friendships and loneliness. And perhaps one of the best acted movies across the board of any of them. So that gets my Best Director. I got my cheat sheet here, so I'm looking at it. Best Adapted Screenplay, no question, All Quiet on the Western Front, adapted from a classic book and a classic movie, done brilliantly. Nothing even comes close to that. Best adapted screenplay, best original screenplay, really should go to The Banshees of Ireland, The Banshees of Inisherin. It is a great original screenplay. Martin McDougall is one of the great writers, and it deserves that. As you'll see, most of my talk comes down between The Banshees and All Quiet on the Western Front. On an actor in a leading role, it was a close call for me from Austin Butler of Elvis and Colin Farrell. I chose Colin Farrell based on the fact that he has consistently done brilliant work. I believe Austin Butler has a great career ahead of him, but I hesitate to give Oscars for one-time performances. I know many people are talking about Brendan Fraser. I'm not sure if the acting was good, but we tend to reward people who revert to tons of makeup on them, and it was hard to tell whether the award should go to him for his bravery in doing the role or what. But nevertheless, Colin Farrell knocked it out of the ballpark in Banshees. It's just not even close. Actress in a leading role, Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett is the new Meryl Streep, the new Katharine Hepburn. She is terrific. And in Tar, which was a good movie, she made it a very good movie. And you just can't even look at that film without seeing her as the key to that film. So to America's Next great actress, it has to go to Cate Blanchett. Actor in a supporting role, I would have to go with excuse me, Brendan Gleeson of the Banshees. Again, no movie came close for all the actors. If they had an ensemble acting award, Banshees should get it. And Brendan Gleeson was absolutely incredible. And it's sad that also Barry Keoghan is in there, but I would give it to Brendan Gleeson. Actress in a supporting role, Angela Bassett. For me, close call between Angela Bassett and Jamie Lee Curtis. But I really disliked the movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I really felt it was gimmicky and lacked a really solid story. I thought it was just almost childish, to be quite honestly. So I went with Angela Bassett for Black Panther. On documentary, I went with The Elephant Whisperer for Short Subject. It is a wonderful little short. And then on original score, The Banshees of Inisherin just has this lovely, lovely Irish soulful soundtrack that's just perfect. Original song would be Lift Me Up by Black Panther. In Black Panther, It is a very uplifting, powerful song that many people will sing. Production design, All Quiet on the Western Front, amazingly well done. The cinematography, All Quiet on the Western Front, amazingly well done. Makeup, I would go with The Whale. They did a great job with the lead characters, and they deserve the Oscar. Documentary feature, let me see here. Film editing would be The Banshees of Inisherin, and sound would be All Quiet on the Western Front. Visual effects, All Quiet on the Western Front. If I'm repeating myself, forgive me, because I don't have thing right in front of me. For documentary, I would go with All This Beauty and Bloodshed, which is just an extraordinary story. So I would give most of the technical ones to All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't think there was an actor that carried On Quiet on the Western Front, though I think if the ensemble acting award should probably be established by the Oscar, I would have done it with either Banshee or All Quiet on the Western Front. There was solid, good performances, and I'm sad that the director of All Quiet on the Western Front. It's on Netflix. I suggest you watch it before you make your own decisions. I know that people are talking about everything, everywhere, all the time. I just, of all the nominees, it's probably my least favorite. So if you have a vote, I urge you to vote for All Quiet on the Western Front, and for some of the acting awards, The Banshees, and the Banshee should also take home Best Director. Martin McDougall is just incredible, time and time again. So that's my Hollywood moment. I won't bore you with more Hollywood tales, but it's fun to do this. And I will actually feel some excitement this year because of On Quiet on the Western Front and Banshees. If Elvis, All Quiet on the Front, or the Banshees win, I won't be upset if one of those are my top three. But in descending order, it would be All Quiet on the Western Front, Banshees, and then Elvis. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Oscars. Leave comments. Let me know what you think, and try not to be too harsh on me now. Be kind. That's what this video blog is about. And peace and much love to you. And see you at the Oscars.